I think people trust us, and we give a great product, and that's what we try to do. Part of our motto is we're committed to excellence.
Time I played Division I basketball, VMI came into the picture, and really, I tell the story, it gave us a chance. I mean, really, we want to be examples. I can remember that, I think back in the day when Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model, but actually our actions speak louder than words. We have our little saying of, twin hoops, say twin, together we inspire, together. We can't do it by ourselves.
Eric Johnson here, William Fleming High School for Around the Way with EJ. I'm excited for this one. This one kind of touches my heart a bit. The one and only Williams twins, Raymond and Damon, founders, directors of Twin Hoop Sports. All right, let's get it straight. William Fleming High School grads, 2019 Hall of Fame class of William Fleming, 2001 Hall of Fame class at VMI. I get that correct?
Right.
And I got one more thing to get straight. I got to make up for this, right? We remember this. That's Raymond, and then that's Damon. I was so confident.
You had a lot of things too.
That's Raymond. That's Damon.
You got it.
Okay, perfect. Pass the test. I feel better about that now. Oh man.
Out this year, trying to wear a beard this time.
I was gonna say you switch it.
If DJ comes through, I'm gonna wear a beard this time.
You switch it up for me. I like it. I appreciate that. First of all, how y'all doing? Doing good?
Hey, we're doing well. Doing great.
Excellent. Always a pleasure to see y'all, man. And so much positivity that y'all bring to everything that you do. Let's start with where we are. 27th year for your annual summer basketball camp. Just tell me what keeps it going. What brings you back?
I tell you, it's, when you said 27, I'm thinking, was I 2? Then turned 7 years old, making 9. I don't know. I mean, it's
we were 3 years old at the same time.
I tell you, it's amazing that we've been blessed, and fortunate to do what we do. Basketball's been a part of our lives, and then to be able to, share a piece of what we've been through growing up, what has helped us kind of shape our mold, so to speak, and then share and give it back. 27 years. I mean, it says a lot, EJ. I really can't put a word to it, really, other than being blessed that we'll be able to do what we do.
When you all first started Twin Hoops, did you think it would become as big as it has become, not only with the summer camp, but really everything you do with travel ball and all the other initiatives that you have?
Well, I tell you what, when we first got started, a funny story, Mickey Hardy, who's been with us from day one, when we first got started, we had maybe 5 kids show up for camp. We were discouraged. We're like, man, can we do this thing? Will it take off? Mickey said, twins, hey, relax. Hey, it's the first one. It'll grow. And we stuck with it, and I'm glad we did, because when you think about it, nobody gave up on us when we started something. Mom and Dad always emphasized, so if you start something, make sure you finish it, and that's what we did. And look what it's doing.
Yeah, I like what your kind of your mission statement mentioned. High quality sports program, not only to be competitive, athletic environment, but a fertile training ground to promote principles of good character, sportsmanship, physical fitness, teamwork, and discipline. How pivotal were all of those characteristics in your growth and development as men, not even as hoop stars, but as men today in the community?
Yeah, it goes back, I think those saying, or we try to, I think it was the old family values, so to speak. We're fortunate and blessed to have mom and dad both in the home, but not only that, I think the village piece. We come from a large family. My mom was one of 14 children. My dad was one of 11. Wow. So when we had family gatherings, not only were we disciplined as far as what we should do and not be saying, but we had a family, a cohesiveness of family and village, been taking a part of what we are trying to build. And so I think that's the piece that we're trying to share with our groups here, that we're family. We want to be a part of your growth and development. A part of that is about the discipline piece, is what we say. That's the structure we're trying to provide on the basketball court. Showing that we care, try to do some things outside of the basketball court as well, because it's a part of that, and it's about life. trying to grow mentally, physically, as what you said and what our mission statement tries to bring out. So all that, it was a compilation of what we've kind of grown up with Mom and our brothers. And they stayed on us. We want to act up, they got after us too. So we didn't get no slack for not doing what we're supposed to do. So we appreciate that, and I think we try to carry that piece of it. And I think that's probably been much of the foundation of it, is that part of it, yeah.
When you host this camp every year, and you've seen, I imagine, thousands of different faces, including this little chubby one here, throughout the years, do the campers have any idea of who you truly are or what you did, or do you try to bring it up, or you just say, I'll let them be?
I tell you what, we're very humble guys.
Yeah.
A lot of times people meet us and say, man, I didn't know you guys were like that. I say, we're just average guys, just like everybody else. We were fortunate enough to excel at certain things, basketball or whatever it may be, and that brings a certain thing, umph to it. But no, we don't try to promote it or anything like that. You're right. Now, what does happen with that? We have coaches and counselors around us that say, you guys don't realize who you have in the presence of. And I look around like, who's he talking about? So sometimes it catches us that way too. But no, we've just been fortunate, and try to live our lives the best way we can.
Yeah, standout hoop players here at Fleming in your day. I believe you guys made it to the state semifinals,
yes,
if I remember correctly. College time came. What made VMI the fit back then?
A good story. It's a good story. My dad was a World War II veteran, Marine. So that's, you're talking about the discipline piece.
Yeah.
It was there.
Both my mom and dad were both educators, so they were big on about, always put yourself where you can learn, no matter what the situation may be. We grew up wanting to play Division I basketball. We wasn't highly recruited out of high school. It's not like today's world where you have a lot of AAU, a lot of exposure. Kids have a lot of exposure to opportunities. Right. Although we got some exposure, kids wanted to play Division I basketball. VMI came into the picture, and really, I tell the story, it gave us a chance.
My dad, I can hear the story now. We were sitting at the dinner table, and he said, guys, you have an opportunity here. I hope I don't have to make a decision for you. So that right there told us we were going to VMI. So, but it's a good story. I wouldn't trade for the world. It's been great.
Yeah. While you were there, you did damage, to say the least. You became the highest scoring twin duo in D1 history at that time, finishing among the best in scoring individually, not only collectively. All Southern Conference honors, honorable mention, All-American, tons more. What do you remember the most about those times on the college hardwoods?
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of camaraderie. Grow up, like I tell these kids now that we have in camp, some of the kids that you're dealing with right now, you'll see these guys 10 years from now. And sure enough, when we played the little AU that we played back in high school, when we got to college, hey, this guy is at NC State that we played against when we played in North Carolina. Wherever it may be, we had a chance to rekindle some of those things. So I think, we've just been fortunate.
Yeah. How hard has the twin aspect been hard? Because at some point you want to be viewed individually, right? You're like, especially growing up and playing hoops, yeah, my brother good, but I'm probably better. Nah, I'm good, he better. Was that ever a struggle at any point?
Not really. And I think we embraced it.
Wow.
Because we know the benefits of we say, we have our little saying of, twin hoops, say twin, together we inspire. Together. We can't do it by ourselves. No matter what we're doing in life, whether it be from the job, extracurricular activity, sports, maybe somewhere in there, we had some help in that. So we take it as, we embrace that opportunity. Being twins, we do have some individuality, yes, but I think we embrace the piece that one can make better, make maybe a better impact, a bigger impact, put it that way. So we embrace that part of sharing what we do together.
I think what I love the most about your story, and literally anybody I talk to here in the city, or they even know about anything about y'all, is that family aspect. They're like, No, mom's had him on the straight and narrow. Dad definitely did, as you guys spoke on. How do you think that? What does that say to the campers and those that you're inspiring next to, about life in general, not even just hoops, but what do you hope to get out of that?
I mean, really, we want to be examples. I can remember that, I think back in the day when Charles Barkley said, "I'm not a role model," but actually our actions speak louder than words. And again, we embrace that piece. Try to do it naturally. We try to be ourselves, just like we talk here, or people would meet us, what have you. I think patience. I've learned that, I think, from my mother being a teacher, teaching the young folks, and you had to be patient. So I think some of that attributes has kind of followed us in that regard. But I think unknowingly, just try to be a good example. We're not perfect, not at all. We make mistakes and all too, but at the same time, our examples and actions hopefully speak louder than words, and being positive. Have a positive outlook. Try to be positive when we talk to kids. But just like life, there's moments we have up and downs that we have to deal with. We have to, face those challenges as well. But at the same time, there's opportunity everywhere. So that's how we look at it.
I feel like that's important because you're not dashing dreams, but everybody, when they're younger, they have that hoop dream, right? But it's important at some point you realize it might not work all the way as far as I wanted to. I just couldn't make it past rec ball. It just was what it was. I knew it. I knew my last year at camp here. I was like, well, yep, I see. He's grown about 3 more inches. So knowing that it's bigger than the game, how do you kind of walk that path, so to speak, when you teach it to the younger ones to have a backup, but yet not dash that dream immediately when they're at that age?
I think we try to correlate saying the game of basketball can be related to the game of life. Just like Damon said, there's ups and downs, wins and losses. Know what it means when you win. Know how to handle when you lose. Now let's translate that into your everyday job, every day in school. I can't pass every test with 100. If I get to 80, how does that affect me? What do I do now? Or how do I get up? I get knocked down? No, I got to get up. You still got to get up. So you got to face the challenges head on in life. But we try to relate that to basketball because that's what they know for right now. That's what they know. And then we also tell them, just like you said, not everybody is going to go beyond high school or college, or even go into college with the opportunity to play. But have other things. We always talk about be great at music, be great at a trade. I think those things are important. So we try to make sure we relate to them.
Yeah, I like to add, to your point, Ray and EJ, is that because you don't meet those expectations that you have for yourself, you want goals, doesn't mean that you're not successful. Yep. Success doesn't determine how much money you make. So I think for myself, I think success is about being happy with me, with myself, and what I'm doing. So success is not always determined of I got to make the NBA. No. I've been blessed to do at the level that I'm able to do, and do well at it. Yeah.
It's one thing to help out a ton of kids in the community over the years. It's got to be a little special when you're helping out your own family too. I know your niece, in every right, dominated, during her time. I know you two were on the field during her Hall of Fame, recognition over at Patrick Henry just a few months back. How special was that? Because I know she was a member of the camp too during her years. So how special was it seeing her come up and seeing what she was able to accomplish?
Oh, it's fantastic. It's one of those things. You look back, like you said, and say, man, is that our niece? And to see that she was able to grasp it at an early age and then run with it. She ran with it. She had a niche. No matter what size she was, she had a niche. And I think what we just try to strive is whatever it is that you're good at, make sure you're great at it. And then she did that, ran with it. But then to learn all that she did at the high school level and in the college, it was surprising to me. I didn't realize she's the highest scoring Patriot over there.
Right.
Yeah. That surprised me. So I was just as humbled and excited for on that same night.
And then actually was at that level, we take us at the same level. She was better than we were coming in high school than we were. So that says a lot. I mean, I think she started since her 9th grade year all the way through. So she had a phenomenal high school career, and we're just so proud of her. And like Ray said, is that a Williams over there? Yeah, but she can go. You know, she's a tough young lady. Yeah.
I guess I should have known because in 04, shout out to moms for keeping us around. In 04, the paper covered your camp, right? And I kid you not, there's Sarah Williams. And who's the kid in the Kobe Bryant All-Star jersey she's crossing right there?
I hope that's not easy.
I think that's when I knew I need to hang it up. And you see the kids' reactions. They're like, "Yeah, she got him. She got him. She got him. Yeah."
I remember that move too.
You remember the
I remember that move. It was over at Addison.
It was at Addison. But I redeemed myself because I remember hitting a half-court one-handed shot, and somebody bought me a Gatorade. So maybe that week I left the week feeling okay. But I guess I should have known right then and there, man, that she was something special.
Oh, no doubt about it.
You see,
I think you missed a highlight. EJ was the one that crossed the. Oh,
yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, that 02 year was pretty special. I got the free throw award. So
there you go. There you go.
all right, yeah. You see stuff like that, and to know that this thing is approaching 3 decades now. That's a long time, man.
Because we've got former campers whose kids are coming to camp now.
That's awesome.
So that's
yeah.
First of all, it tells we don't know how old we are, but it tells us that we're moving along.
Yeah.
No, I think people trust us, and we give a great product, and that's what we try to do.
Yeah.
Part of our motto is we're committed to excellence.
Yeah.
And we try to be excellent in what we try to deliver.
We'll get out on this one. The current state of the NBA. Of course, we just capped off the finals with the Nuggets taking that deal. Or not even the NBA, but just the game of basketball, how much it's changed since then. Did you think we'd ever get to a point where people lived outside of the arc here, like, as much as they do?
No, not really, to tell you the truth. The size of the players, centers, I think supposedly the number one draft pick is going to be the kid overseas who's 7'5", shooting threes like Steph Curry shooting them. But no, didn't think the game would kind of evolve to that level because we at our time we thought about the big man so dominant, the big centers inside. You always had that. You have great guard play, but you always had to have a good center. But now those centers are just as good as the guards. So it's evolved and very exciting to watch. But sometimes it affects our younger kids. Now all of a sudden, instead of getting in there working on layups and the mid-range game like we did, and all of a sudden the first shot they come to the gym is a three-pointer. And it's hard to break that habit. So, and that's what we try to instill what we do here.
It definitely changed the game. The arc has definitely changed the game. Yeah. This is about spacing.
Sure.
Kids, I mean, if you look at the NBA, so athletic, and what we've seen from when I travel basketball and from in our coaching days, kids are bigger, stronger, and younger. So the talent level is really enhanced, and just like, we look at our camps, from what we do here, we may have a surprise come out of there too, as well, that they come out of here and excel, and we just hope we can just kind of give some of that to help push them along, or maybe get them over the hump, or whatever it may be, but at least be a part of what the process. It's not all of us, but it's the process of what we can provide too. But the game has evolved, like you say.
Absolutely, fundamentals, they're important. We need them. We need them. We hear constant reminders about them, but we definitely still need them. I still need them.
We'll make a one-on-one after this.
Ooh, yeah. No, we don't want to see that. Raymond, Damon, we appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, man. Keep inspiring the community. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Absolutely.